still?
Depends.
Nice. I love it. Nice. Why depends?
If you have time, if you have people you could work with.
Right. So time, a good crew.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you. Imagine they weren't here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a good crew to work with this time?
Careful, I answer that.
Yes, I'll tell them that they should participate in the Telios Co-Jam, but think it through to go in with a plan.
Right.
To make sure that if you're going and you're going to do this, to put enough effort into it and make sure you have the time to do it. Otherwise, other things will fall behind and multiple things will end up not working out.
There's a lot of value to doing it.
Right.
Because you get exposed to so many different new things you don't normally do. The time constraints and the format of it kind of helps you stick to it.
Yes.
But at the same time, even with those values, I would say it depends on who you're doing it with. Because although for me this was enjoyable with the hardships, I don't think it would be anywhere near as enjoyable if we weren't with these people that I'm so accustomed to.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, we all running on the same thing, first class, right? So we finish our degree and then what? We all in the same pool. How would you differentiate yourself? Telios is a great platform for that. So guys, if you can, go for it. I mean, we have a really busy schedule. We have like 2 huge assignments in 2 weeks' time. And we're here doing this.
And Telios, it's not like a classroom. You can't just, when you get a tough time or something, just go and ask your lecturer, so how they did this last year?
Right.
You know? This is something where you're kind of on your own. You kind of have to be able to hold your bearings, and if something doesn't work, don't try to just force it. Try to look up what other people have done, maybe on the internet somewhere. Try to get a point of reference and use that to kind of get your footing. Because I think one of the biggest problems that many teams have, well, from what I've heard of my peers who have done Co-Jam before, is that when you reach a serious obstacle and you have a pressure of an assignment to do for marks, sometimes the feeling is to just give up and just quit, because they don't think that they have it within them necessarily to find a solution. It'd be like a mountain you're trying to climb, where you're trying to reach the top that you've never reached before, but you know you can't do this assignment, so it's a kind of trade-off like that. So I think you should always try and don't stop trying, like don't give up.
Yeah, you could try. You could try. I mean, no harm in trying, and you learn a lot. So you might think you don't have the time, but you wouldn't know until you try.
I'll tell them yes, and I'll tell them to approach it in a way not like a assignment, but like a life experience, a learning experience. Because for a class assignment, you're doing it for marks, you're just doing it to hand up. But like in Telios Co-Jam, you're getting to look at the implications of what you do.
I would recommend that someone participate in Telios Co-Jam, because if the worst that can happen is you don't win, you get nothing done. But what you gain from it is things you can't really learn in school.
Right.
You don't really, and it makes since I study computer science, it made it more fun, because this type of thing was more the reason why I study this, rather than in class you're just looking at a screen and you type some code and you see like what looks like a command prompt come up to get your result.
Right.
You actually see, you make things with buttons you could click, and you can make more interactive software, and it's just more fun.
Basically, if someone were to ask me that question, I would tell them they should go for it, but really and truly, they have to be for it, because if the passion's not there to do it, they're not gonna finish. So before they even start, the question needs to be asked: do I really, really want to do this?
The expert developer that you might be when you finish this would be worth it, because the things that you will learn along the way, I'll just reiterate what everybody was saying before, was that you wouldn't learn this in a classroom. So yeah.
Yes.
So let's see how you finish up this question.
Okay, well, to anyone I would say why not? Why not? Because it truly is an experience. Telios in itself is an experience. It would indeed separate you from the rest. Because if anybody is graduating in your class, come out to the same first class, what is going to separate you? What do you have to show outside of school to make you different, to make you acceptable? There's no special requirement. to be an IT coder. There's no gender requirement, nothing like that. So it's really glad to have everyone out here being able to show their expertise with regards to coding, have a understanding, and have a tightness, being able to work as a team. And it's fun.
Guys, thank you very much. Thank you for coming.